How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome back to Daz Games, a much larger Daz Games than when I left it. I was in London over the past few days. I was attending the Tarzan premiere, which was a great film. Go see that. And my friend Dave turns to me and says, Daz, you've gone up like 5k or something on your channel today for some reason. I started panicking. I realized that I was about to hit 1 million subscribers. So we grabbed everything. My friend's friend came over to me with a bottle of champagne and says, here you go, that's for, you know, because you're going to hit 1 million tonight. So I grabbed the champagne and said, thank you so much. And I was like, we got to do something. I wasn't expecting to hit it tonight, to hit this incredible milestone tonight. So we loaded up an Uber. We went back to my hotel. We turned on Periscope. We were on the last couple of hundred left until we were about to hit 1 million. I've got so much that I want to say, which I will say in a second, but I want to show you the footage I captured on my camera, because, you know, if you're a YouTuber, you've always got a camera near you, of like the little celebration we threw in my hotel room, and the moment we hit 1 million on Daz Games. So watch that now. I'd really appreciate it if you stick around afterwards to hear some of the things that I've got to say to you guys. Guys, we're about to hit 1 million. Everyone's here in my hotel room for the celebration. I'm streaming live on Twitch. Everyone's on not Twitch. What the fuck's that? Periscope. I'm on Periscope right now, and this is the number that we're at. Like right here, guys. Holy shit! And we're gonna.
It's actually Casa.
It's cast.
We got the champagne ready, guys.
76 away, 75 away. People keep unsubbing.
People are just being fucking mean, that's why. Okay.
Down.
So we're just waiting now, like, for the final ones to come through. Like, nearly 400 Dazzlers on there now. The counter, Twitch's camera, Leslie's phone, like, it's like a fucking it's like the Matrix thing, how they shot the Matrix in slow motion.
It's about to happen, Daz.
About to happen.
It's about to happen.
Alright, so your favourite moment was Outlast then, you think?
I think playing Outlast was such a, it was like one of the best horror games ever, so.
That's how maths works.
Leslie, have you opened a bottle of champagne we didn't know about?
Yeah.
19.
19 left.
Oh, that's
19.
Everybody count in the comments. 18.
18.
It's not good. We can't count from 10 though, can we? Because it's not going to be
17.
accurate.
18. People are like unsubbing and subbing like insane.
Yeah, I bet they're doing it on fucking purpose.
They probably are.
Say!
We're going to go 10,
Oh,
9,
wait.
10, 9, 10,
10,
9.
What?
Guys,
What?
Oh,
7.
Oh, shit!
Oh, it's gone back down.
What the champagne? Everyone get out of the way!
You're not doing it right.
I am.
Daz, seriously.
Everyone!
Guys, you should be the first to drink your...
Thank you so much
we
to
should
everyone
keep
who subscribed to me. It
should
means
keep
the
glasses.
world.
We should
Thank
keep
you
glasses. Hang on.
so much. And we're gonna enjoy the rest of our champagne. Okay, so that was a celebration. It was crazy. I was completely unprepared. I had a lot of ideas in my head about how I was going to celebrate 1 million on YouTube, of all places, YouTube. The thing that I wanted to do mainly was just, in the end, was just sit here and tell you guys a few things. So, like, a lot of you think that my journey on YouTube started 3 years ago now. Yeah, nearly 3 years ago now. With Daz Games. That's just not the case. A lot of you thought my journey started with Vine, and that's when I started to get recognized, but it's still not the beginning of my journey on making videos here on the internet. It was way before that, back in 2006, the beginning of 2006, a year after YouTube pretty much launched. I was sitting there and I was watching my friend at the time, who unfortunately I don't speak to anymore, but I was watching him on this website called YouTube, and he's watching all these videos about UFOs and conspiracies and stuff like that. And I thought, wow, this is a whole site just full of random videos. It's pretty cool. He then showed me a YouTuber called Brandon Hardesty. If you've never heard of Brandon Hardesty, he doesn't unfortunately YouTube much anymore, but back in the day, he was huge, and he did a reenactment videos where he was an incredible actor, and he would reenact stuff, and he would do lots of comedic sketches as well, and songs, and it was the first time I really saw YouTube, not just as a website, but also I found this platform that this guy was acting on. My dream was to act, and I thought, wait a second, hundreds of thousands and potentially the whole world can see this. I can put a video out to so many people, to the world. The world could see this. And it blew my mind. I was like, I never thought the internet could be used for such a thing. I went home, I talked to a woman called Sue, who lived down the road from me, who fixed me up with my very first PC. It wasn't the best PC, but it worked. So thank you, Sue, for that. I had a Canon camcorder that recorded video. Not very well, but it recorded video. And I started making content that I wanted to create. So this was like 2006. From that point onwards, I would make videos almost every day, whether they were short, long, and some days I'd work like 2 days on a video whilst everyone was out of the house. Like, my family didn't even know I was making half of these videos, and I continued to do that until 2013. The maximum subscriber count I got to was 69 followers, I believe. I could not push past it, and I could not care. Yeah, I thought that there was 69 people out there that wanted to see more of me, and I thought that was the best thing in the world. Vine came out, I downloaded it on April 9th, 2013, and I started doing it, and the reason I downloaded it was because Brandon Hardesty, the YouTuber I watched since the beginning, announced he was going over to this thing called Vine, and he is the reason I downloaded and started making Vines, as the same as it was YouTube. So I was watching him, and I looked around the app, and I loved it. I thought it was really smooth. It worked really well. I didn't have an iPhone for that long, really. It was my first iPhone. Like, money was, back then, was incredibly, incredibly tight. And the house we were living in at that time, we just re-moved into because we were evicted from the last house. Like, and having an iPhone that I couldn't really afford was something that in the end would do me great favors. So I started making Vines. At this particular point, myself, after, recently having to move out of a house and go back into an old council house, was really tough on me. At the time as well, I had severe anxiety. I was having like 6, maybe 7 panic attacks a day, and it was hard. Like, I can't, if you've had one panic attack, you know what it's like. It's pretty much the closest to death you can feel without actually dying. So it was really, really, really tough times. We were sleeping on mattresses on the floor, that we had bailiffs knocking on the door wanting to take our shit. Like, we didn't have any money. Like, we didn't have anything. So when Vine came along and I started getting a following, I think within like 3 days I hit 70 followers, which was already way more than I accomplished on YouTube. Absolutely ecstatic. I remember making a Vine for 60 followers and just celebrating with my back then tea parties, which, I started doing. Then I made a few more Vines. The followers kept coming in. I got to around 6,000 followers, which was just, wow. Then I just started blowing up. The followers started coming in. And months later, I'm at hundreds of thousands of followers, and I'm there one night, and I realized I hadn't had a panic attack in all these months. I didn't even notice. You'd think I'd notice something that's significant, that I'm not, being terrorized anymore. But it just hit me. I was like, wait a second, I haven't panicked in months. And it made me realize it was because of you guys. You guys followed me, and it pushed me to create more and more videos, and I was constantly thinking of ideas. I was doing like 3 Vines a day back then, so I was constantly thinking of what I could do to make people laugh, what's going to be funny, what's going to be a decent idea, and it consumed my mind. It took my mind off of everything that was happening around me. I started getting radio interviews, which was very exciting, and from that point onwards, I wouldn't say my anxiety was totally cured. Every now and again, I get a little bit anxious. I think everyone does, but for the most part, you guys coming in took all that away, and it gave me and my family something to focus on that was positive. After I hit 1 million on Vine, which was amazing, the money was still not there, and I was getting very little for little campaigns and stuff I did for Vine for certain apps, which really helped. You guys started saying to me after you found out I played games on my Instagram that I should start a gaming account, that I should go on YouTube and make a gaming channel. And I had no idea, because I came away from YouTube for quite a while in the time I started Vining, and I'd never really watched gaming channels, so I didn't know what they were. I did a lot of research, because in my head I thought a gaming channel was something like IGN or something where you review games, and I thought I didn't want to do that, I wanted to play games. So when I did my research and I found people like PewDiePie and Markiplier and all these other now huge YouTubers, which have definitely inspired me in many ways, I thought this is great. I sat there for like 2 days straight and I watched God knows how many PewDiePie videos, and I thought, this guy is just having so much fun playing games, and you're playing it with him, and I loved that. I thought, that's what they mean about a gaming channel. I thought, I could definitely do this. I didn't have any equipment. I had an abysmal HP laptop that was barely working anymore, and I had, with some of the money I got together, I had a PlayStation 4, which, you know, my family managed to get for me, which, again, like the iPhone, couldn't really afford at the time. But I had one, and it had the ability to record stuff within its hardware, which was, I thought, I put that together. I made a Facebook account so I could upload the footage to the Facebook, download it on my laptop, and then with some, I can't even remember what I was editing on, some free, really bad software, I could conjure up a video to put on YouTube. I realized my videos weren't the best, and I didn't have the equipment or the software or anything to make the content I wanted to make, and I realized that I was going to have to work for it. To begin with, I thought, oh, I'm big on Vine, I'll just tell them to come follow me and I'll have like 1 million subscribers in no time. But it wasn't the case. I think I managed to attract a few hundred from my Vine in the first night when I uploaded a Killzone video, but I could not get you guys from Vine to support me. It was actually quite negative from a lot of people saying, we don't need a gaming channel, stop trying to be PewDiePie. And it was really aggressive, and I thought, I know I can do this. I know I can make a good gaming channel that people will enjoy. I'm just going to keep going. So, Outlast came out. It was released for the PS4. A load of you were shouting at me, so you've got to play this game called Outlast. And I thought, right, it's on PS4. I can record it using the PlayStation 4. It was a horrendous experience for me because, like, trying to upload with bad internet and then download it again, edit it all on the slowest, like, it would literally take me an entire day from 7 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock at night to edit a video, and then I had to upload it overnight, and I was doing that every day, trying to get an Outlast video out all the time. I kept going. I eventually I saved up enough money, £800 over the space of like 3, maybe 4 months, to get a gaming PC. I knew that if my channel was going to go forward, I needed more power to play better games, like on Steam and stuff, which my laptop just could not do. Wasn't much coming out on the PlayStation, so I finally got a gaming PC powerful enough to run stuff, to edit, and it just increased my library of games that I could play for you guys. So that was it then. I played Grand Theft Auto, I recorded it, I eventually got an Elgato, which is like £150, it's a lot of money, and I just, piece by piece, I forged Daz Games from whatever I could, and the views slowly kept going up. We worked our way all the way to 400,000 people, and for some reason, I don't know why, it's a combination of different things, and within that month, we went like up nearly 400,000 subscribers with just over a month. And that's been recently. And now we're here. We're here. I've gone from everything I've just said to here. And the most important thing out of all this is you haven't just changed my life, okay? Like recently, like I said on Twitter, my mother-in-law was really ill, you know, and I back then would not have been able to afford the care for her that I did without you guys. Like, you guys watching my videos and supporting my videos. I'm not gonna cry.
I'm already crying. Let's do this together. I'm coming. Let's do this together.
I'm trying not to. I believe that. Need a second. Let me use my shirt. This is why this wardrobe is here, okay? Okay, I'm alright now. So, without that, I don't know, without the treatment, like her mum, like my mum, pretty much, you know, I don't think she could have survived that without the private care I was able to pay for out of my own pocket. And it wasn't my pocket, it came from you. Like, you guys didn't just change my life and made my mattress on the floor become a bed. You didn't just fill my fridge. You were able to help my mother-in-law. You were able to buy a new oven for my dad and my stepmother. You put an oven in their kitchen when they didn't have one. You've sent me around the world.
You're not wearing that now, you know.
I'm not wearing it.
I'm not going to let him put that one on.
I'm gonna have to throw this top away. We had it very bad. I didn't just going back and realize how we were living. So you've done all that. It's not me. I just sit here and in a fucking wardrobe and scream. So what I really wanted to say, instead of making some crazy, wacky 1 million subscribers video, which I'm still going to do, by the way, I just want to say thank you. I don't mean to be one of these YouTubers who fucking cries, but
You never cry.
I just want to say thank you, like, so much for all you've done and you continue to do. I don't know why you do it, but you do. And you're amazing, and this is not a number. This is a bunch of people, you guys, and you're doing all that I just said and more. You're helping my family, and you've done wonders. And it's the very reason why I reach out to you guys if you're in trouble. I travel to see you and surprise you. I contact your family if I'm worried about you. And I help families get you guys into therapy, or I stay awake and talk to you. It's why I make so much effort to go back and do what I do. And I can't do it to everyone, but I do it to as many people as I can. That's why I do it, because you guys sorted me out. You helped me. And I'm sorry if this all sounds really cheesy. It's just the truth. So, thank you so much. I love all of you more than any other YouTuber will love their fans. That I can guarantee. Like, love, crest my channel! I'm gonna go wash that shirt!
So loud.
And I'll see you in the next video. Stay dazzling.